Is the U.S. at risk of losing?
I think so.
The fleet! Blue Squadron, get to the surface before they close that gate!
Satellites are a critical component of modern military strategy, providing essential capabilities in both peace and wartime.
Looks like a communications satellite, when in actuality it is also a weapon.
But what if a nation had the power to disable enemy satellites instantly, leaving adversaries in total darkness?
So you could kidnap another satellite?
Essentially.
While reports suggest China has tested a satellite-killing microwave weapon, the United States has long been at the forefront of space warfare technology, developing advanced countermeasures to defend its assets and maintain dominance in orbit. In today's episode, we'll explore the growing threat of satellite warfare and how the U.S. is prepared to stay ahead in the battle for space supremacy.
Our satellites are at risk, and our ground infrastructure is at risk.
China has reportedly developed an innovative high-power microwave, HPM weapon, with the potential to revolutionize modern warfare. This experimental technology consists of an energy output comparable to the electromagnetic pulse released during a nuclear explosion. What makes this development extremely significant in today's age is its compact design, which could make it a formidable tool in neutralizing drones and satellites. Although still confined to the laboratory and untested in real-world conditions, its potential impact on global military strategies cannot be overstated. Many nations are racing to develop HPM technology, but China's progress seems to have caught the world's attention. In the United States, for example, plans to deploy similar weapons in the Indo-Pacific region have been reported, specifically to target and disable Chinese satellites during potential conflicts. With superpowers work hard for technological supremacy, there's talks about how important this development will on a much larger scale. Typically, high-power microwave weapons feature satellite, dish-like antennas with flexible rotation capabilities to engage targets. However, China's new model has introduced phased array transmission technology. This allows energy to be precisely focused, increasing its range and effectiveness, and enabling simultaneous targeting of multiple threats. This is a game changer in military technology, though it was previously considered unstable and impractical. Now, there's one question that clouds everyone's minds here. How exactly did China manage to overcome all of these developments to put forth the product? Lucky for us, Chinese researchers have revealed their success in producing microwaves nearing an extraordinary 1 gigawatt GW in power. This was achieved by stabilizing the technology to overcome its difficult challenges. Teams from prestigious institutions, such as the National University of Defense Technology in Changsha and the Northwest Institute of Nuclear Technology in Xi'an, have played a mighty role in this breakthrough. By creating rotating electromagnetic waves and converting them into stable forms, the technology now offers insane precision and power. Also, the researchers developed a method to distribute electromagnetic waves into 8 independent channels for phased array antennas, enhancing the system's functionality. An intriguing aspect of the design is its compact power divider, which is reportedly the size of a household pedestal fan. Despite its small size, this component allows the weapon to generate electromagnetic pulses with a staggering 80,000 volts per meter. To put this into perspective, this output rivals the electromagnetic pulses caused by nuclear explosions. The innovation doesn't end there. The power divider has gone through rigorous testing with over 5,000 full-power trials showing minimal degradation or damage. Its efficiency is impressive, operating at 96.6%, and its power capacity appears to exceed the 1 GW mark. Such durability and performance could make this weapon a huge part, or even the backbone of China's military arsenal. If we delve into applications, they are a lot. A lot of this technology's works are far-reaching. Chinese experts claim it could easily destroy drones and satellites, particularly those operating in low Earth orbit. During tests, the weapon emitted electromagnetic pulses in the Ku-band frequency range, which is commonly used by communications satellites such as Starlink. These satellites rely on large antennas to receive weak signals from Earth, often using commercial-grade electronic components. To reduce costs, some of these components might lack the military-grade reinforcement necessary to fight against an attack of this magnitude. Given the importance of Starlink in conflicts like the Russia-Ukraine war, China's focus on anti-satellite weapons development is no surprise. With gigawatt-level energy weapons, the Chinese military could potentially disable satellites important to communication, reconnaissance, and navigation. Imagine a scenario where the opposition isn't able to pinpoint enemy locations just because their satellites have gone completely dark. In modern times, this is a complete game changer, and China knows that. This development also hints towards strategic goals that China has planned. By advancing its HPM capabilities, China is advancing like a wildfire with its technological ambitions. Unlike traditional weapons, HPM systems offer a more easier and precise method of neutralizing threats. With no visible destruction and minimal collateral damage, these weapons could change the rules of engagement in modern warfare. Could this lead to an arms race focused on electromagnetic technology? Because everyone is working on this technology, but it seems China is the first to master it. Due to that fact, we'll probably see an arms race sooner rather than later. For China, this innovation goes along with its military and geopolitical strategy. The country's emphasis on self-reliance and cutting-edge research shows its power and fight mode to challenge global power structures. While the technology is still in its experimental stage, the progress made clearly shows China's commitment to technological leadership. The weapons phased array technology, combined with its compact design and efficiency, shows the sophistication of Chinese research. This has been mentioned multiple times, but let's talk a bit about how this weapon will change the dynamics of modern warfare. The ability to disrupt satellites and electronic systems will have far-reaching consequences during the time of engagement for the opposition. Military infrastructures such as communication networks and power grids will also be vulnerable. Basically, it's a way of blinding the enemy, making them completely vulnerable to any and every move that you're planning. How fascinating is that? Perhaps that is exactly why nations all around the world are majorly focused on bringing such technologies to life, because after all, we are living in the technological era. While the United States has been speeding up its plans to deploy HPM systems, China's progress will push other countries like the US to speed up their research efforts. Adding tons of other sectors to the race, it is pretty clear that China is taking over most of the military development and innovation sector, and while others are in the planning phase, China is already in the development phase. In spite of all these discussions, there's another layer to the possible applications that is non-military. It's no lie that the military use has the most implications, but the HPM systems could also contribute to scientific research and disaster response. By using the energy for constructive purposes, China will show the dual-use nature of these innovations. Overall, China's advancements in HPM technology shows its growing power in the military field. By pushing the boundaries of what is possible, the country is now a leader in next-generation weaponry. One thing is crystal clear now: the future of warfare is changing, and China knows it better than anyone else. A lot of developments coming out of the nation are completely game-changing and show how thinking outside the box can be fruitful most of the times. Without a doubt, we will see China taking over the military sector in the coming years. With much about how China has perfectly tested a microwave developed to kill satellites with a nuclear bomb like power covered, it is time to wrap this one up. If you have any topics in mind, comment below and we will cover them for you.